Alright, we're back and we're going to do Jeopardy for the Wii U now. And incidentally, I've won him $428,910 so far, Spencer. And let's see if I can make it 3 for 3 for Jeopardy games on this special. Might get a repeat of questions again. If I do, I have to remember.
This is Jeopardy! Please welcome our contestants. Player 1. Player 2. Player 3. And now, here is the host of Jeopardy, Alex Trebek.
Thank you, Johnny Gilbert, and thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. Let's take you right now into the Jeopardy round. Clues are worth $200 to $1,000 in these categories. Scary words.
Okay, scary words.
Board game history.
All right.
Literature.
Literature.
USA Today's memorable quote makers.
Okay.
Pop culture.
Okay.
And Manimal. Player 1, make a selection, please.
So let's do Manimal for 200.
In a Rudyard Kipling story, one of these animals saves a family from a deadly cobra. Okay, player 1.
What is the mongoose? Manimal for
Player 1.
400.
A rhesus or a macaque? Okay, player 1.
Was a monkey.
Good.
Manimal
Of the
600.
3 animals on Ontario, Canada's coat of arms, the one that fits the category. It's player 1.
Was the moose?
Yes! Player 1.
Yeah.
The scarlet species of this tropical flyer is known for its brilliant plumage and strong voice.
I know it starts with the M, but I'm not going to risk it.
Here's what we wanted. The macaw.
Okay, let's finish Manimal for 1,000.
We're sure you'll just love Ondatra zebethicus, this rodent. Yes, player 1.
What is a marmoset?
No, that's not right.
Damn it.
Anyone else?
Muskrat.
Here's what we were looking for. The muskrat. Player 1, back to you for our
Pop
next
culture
choice.
200.
Here's Jimmy to start us off.
Glasses with colored filters in each eye let you watch films in 3D. At the 2010 Grammys, the audience donned them for a montage from this performer's This Is It.
Yes, player 1.
Was Michael Jackson?
That is correct. Player 1. In I Now Pronounce You Chuck and Larry, Kevin James weds this Hanukkah song guy at Niagara Falls. Player 1.
Who is Adam Sandler. Adam Sandler.
That's it. Player 1. Michael C. Hall of 6 Feet Under went to Showtime to play this homicidal title character. Player 2. Yes.
Oh, Dexter, right.
Player 2. Start us. In 1964, he topped the pop music charts with the title song from Hello Dolly. player 3? No, that's not right. Any other takers? Okay, player 1?
Who is Bobby Darin, not Vinton?
No, that's not right.
Oh, was Louis Armstrong? Really?
Any other takers?
Oh,
It's player 2. That's right. Way to go.
All right.
We return to you, player 2. A two-time Oscar-winning actress, one of her first jobs was as the Coppertone suntan lotion girl at age 3 in 1965.
I'll try it.
Player 1?
Who is Sissy Spacek?
That's not right. Any other takers?
Screwing up.
Yes, player 3? No, sorry. Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this? Okay, player 2.
Time to get out of the red.
Please pick again, player 2. Bibliophobia. A fear of these might hurt you if you want to continue your studies. Okay, player 1.
What are books?
That's right. Way to go.
Scary
Player
words
1.
for
If you
me.
suffer from heliophobia, a fear of this, you might be a vampire. Let's hear it, player 1.
What is garlic?
Sorry, that's...
Damn it.
Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response? Let's hear it, player 2. Correct. Player 2, you're in command of the board as we continue, right? Charles Darrow created this game in the Depression.
Let's
while
kill
dreaming
this
fame,
cat. Or should she
fortune,
win here?
And his summers at the Jersey Shore. It's player 1.
Where's Monopoly?
Good. Player 1.
Board game history
A game
400.
imported from India is called both Shoots and Snakes and These. Yes, player 1.
What are ladders?
Right. You get to pick. While out of work, Alfred Butts created this word game by mixing anagrams with crossword puzzles. Yes, player 1.
What is Scrabble?
That's right. Way to go. You're out of the hole. Please pick again. Hasbro says this game was invented by a wealthy couple while aboard their luxury boat. Yes, player 1.
What is Yahtzee?
That is correct. Player 1.
All right, let's go ahead and bid that
The
1,000.
Daily Double. You're in second right now. How much? And the clue. In the 1950s, Parker Brothers took a French game called Conquest of the World and turned it into this.
What is Risk?
Good. Player 1. Pick again. If you have pluviophobia, the fear of this weather condition, we probably won't find you singing in it. Player 1.
What is Rain?
We return to, if you've got dendrophobia, a fear of these, we suggest not climbing any. It's player 1.
What are mountains?
Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this? The correct response is trees.
Okay.
Select again.
1,000.
If you have stygiophobia derived from the river Styx, you have a fear of this, so act right. Okay, player 2. Sorry, Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response? Player one?
What is hell?
Yes. Select again.
USA Today's quote makers.
Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall. It's player one.
Who is Reagan?
Good. You again, player one. It takes a village to raise a child. We're talking about Hillary Clinton.
Okay.
You get to pick again. People, I just want to say, can we all get along?
Who is Rodney King?
It's player one. Right. Player one. Keep hope alive. Player one.
Who is Jesse Jackson?
Yes. You again. How do we know when irrational exuberance has unduly escalated asset values? Here's the correct response. Alan Greenspan.
Okay.
We return to you, player one.
Literature
His
200.
ship was wrecked off an island near South America. He remained alone on the island for 28 years. Yes, player one?
Who is Robinson Crusoe?
That's correct. Player one. The Lilliputians called this Jonathan Swift character Quinbus Flestrin, which means Great Man Mountain. Let's hear it, player three. That's correct. Player three, where do we start? In a Nathaniel Hawthorne tale, Thomas Maule built a house in Salem with 7 of these. It's player two. No, that's not right. Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this? Player one?
What are doors?
Sorry, that's wrong. Anyone else
Gables?
want to hazard a guess on this? Okay, player three. Good. Player three, pick again. Tom Sawyer told this girl, "I don't care for anybody but you," then gave her a brass knob from an andiron. We're talking about Becky Thatcher.
Okay. Last clue.
Let's have a look at the $1,000 clue. The Ministry of Truth is Oceania's propaganda department in this Orwell classic. The correct response is 1984.
Okay. Well, I'm in the lead.
Player three is in third place, which means, of course, player three will select first in Double Jeopardy. Clues are worth $400 to $2,000 in these categories. Ethiopian cuisine. Body basics.
Okay.
TV producers. The 15th century. Playwrights. And One World.
All right, clues
Player
here.
three, as promised.
TV producers,
you pick first.
okay.
The Fairmont in this city's Nob Hill was the exterior used for Aaron Spelling's Hotel TV series. Player one?
With San Francisco.
Yes.
I know that for sure.
Okay, let's get back into
Let's
this.
go
Player
Body
one.
Basics 4.
Here's Sarah.
When swallowing, the soft palate is raised to keep food from entering the nasal cavity. and this flap of cartilage moves to prevent food from entering the trachea.
Yes, player one.
What is... Oh, wow. The epiglottis. Body
You get to
basics
pick again.
area.
Pink, red, or purplish. A port wine stain is a large one of these, usually on the face or neck. Player one.
What is a birthmark?
You got it.
Body
Please
basics
pick again.
12 on it.
Also called leukocytes, these blood cells defend the body against infection. Player one.
Okay, well, the red cells,
Nope.
the white ones.
Anyone else care to try to...
I always got those confused.
It's player three.
Nope, it's the white one.
Sorry, that's wrong. Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this? It's player two. That is correct. Player two, start us. The dura mater is the outermost protective layer that covers the spinal cord and this organ. Let's hear it, player one.
What's the brain?
Right. Player one. Unfortunately, high cholesterol can lead to atherosclerosis, in which these blood vessels become clogged. Yes, player one.
It's either veins or arteries. I'm going to say arteries.
That is correct. We return to you, player one.
All right, let's go with One World for 400.
To completely reverse your direction while driving is to pull one of these. Yes, player one.
What is a 180?
You are correct. Player one. A popular koan, or meditation subject of Zen Buddhism, asks the student to try to imagine this sound. It's player three. No, sorry.
Oh, do you imagine that?
Anyone else? Yes, player one.
With one hand clapping?
Good. Player one. Numerical name for Scheherazada's tales. Here's what we wanted. The 1001 Nights. You get to pick a...
All right.
Excellent. The first of the two daily doubles. And you're in the lead now. What are you going to wager?
$1,000.
And the daily double clue. Title of playwright Moss Hart's autobiography.
With Act 1?
That puts you even further ahead. You again, player one.
One World
Based in
2000.
Chicago, this financial services provider merged with J.P. Morgan Chase in 2004.
I should know this one.
It's player one.
What is Bank One?
Correct.
Should know it because I'm in Chicago.
You get to pick again.
All right,
player
let's
one.
go with Ethiopia cuisine for 400.
Similar to steak tartare, kitfo is a cold ground beef dish that is served this way. Yes, player three. That's right. Way to go. Player three, you start. Tej is a type of this made with honey. Ethiopians think it was once shared by Solomon and the Queen of Sheba. Yes, player player 3? That's correct.
I should have buzzed in on it. I thought it was wine.
You again, player 3. David Chase created this HBO series and wrote many of its episodes, like Mr. Ruggiero's Neighborhood. Okay, player 3. Yep. Player 3, you pick again, please. On July 3rd, 1450, peasant leader Jack Cade entered this capital in triumph. By July 12th, he was dead. Okay, player 3. Yep.
Okay, 3 in a row.
You get to pick again, player 3. A rebellion of his brothers Andrei and Boris was stopped by this ruler the third. Come on, how many Russian names are left? Let's hear it, player 1.
He's Russian. Who is Ivan the Third?
Player 1, where do we start?
TV producers for 12.
He moved from Melrose Place to the East Coast for Central Park West and Sex and the City. Here's the correct response. Darren Star. Select again. In 2003, this Survivor head honcho began conducting a search to give Donald Trump an apprentice. Let's hear it, player 1.
Who is Mark Burnett?
Yes. We return to you. He probably has another 6 or 7 Law and Order offshoots on his desk just waiting for network slots. The correct response is Dick Wolf. Player 1. Pick again.
Ethiopian cuisine.
For
12.
Ethiopian meals, coffee is usually served in these small cups, from the French for half cup. Here's what we wanted. Demi-tasse. Player 1. The second daily double. You are in the lead right now. So, what's your wager?
$600.
Okay, here is the clue. Teff, similar to millet, is a type of this that comes from a plant grown in Ethiopia.
With a potato.
However, you keep your lead. Here's what we were looking for. Grain.
Grain, okay.
You get to pick again, player 1.
Ethiopian
Similar
cuisine.
to the Indian ghee, niter kibbeh is a clarified spice-infused type of this and is used in many dishes. Let's hear it, player 2. Player 2, where do we start? This Portuguese prince wasn't just about exploration. He and his brother Fernando tried to conquer Tangier and failed miserably. It's player 2. Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response? Player 1?
Go throw a guess in there. Who is Pedro the... is it Pedro the Pacific? Let's try that.
No, that's not right.
The other one.
Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this? Let's hear it, player 3. Yep, hey, you're on the plus side. Player 3, you start us off. In 1453, the last Byzantine emperor, the 11th of this name, died in the vain defense of his city. Let's hear it, player 3. That's correct. You get to pick again, player 3. His father, James O'Neill, was a 19th century actor whose most famous role was the Count of Monte Cristo. Okay, player 2. Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response? It's player 1.
Was Eugene O'Neill.
You are correct. All right, let's get back into this. Player 1 has
Let's do
control of
playwrights.
public disgust over his play Ghosts, caused this Norwegian to retaliate in his An Enemy of the People. Here's what we were looking for. Henrik Ibsen. Please pick again. This Pulitzer Prize-winning playwright was related to John Sevier, the first governor of the volunteer state. The correct response is Tennessee Williams. You again, player 1. This Shakespeare contemporary is remembered for Dr. Faustus and for getting stabbed to death. Yes, player 2. No. Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response? Player 1?
Was Christopher Marlowe.
Yep. You get to pick again. A 1934 New York City taxi driver's strike led him to write Waiting for Lefty, the first of his plays to be produced. We're talking about Clifford Odets. And the $2,000 clue? A masterpiece of illumination is the circa 1415 book Les Très Riches Heures du This Duke. Here's the correct response. The Duc de Berry.
Tough clues that round, but I'm still in the lead. It looks like we're going to win this Jeopardy game too.
We're back. The category for Final Jeopardy today is Word History. You need to select your wager. And the last clue? This term for a deadly substance may derive from the name of a love goddess.
We'll go with toxin.
What did you put as your response? And that will set you back.
I'm wrong on toxin.
Did you come up with the correct response? Then that will set you back. Let's see your response. And
Well, that's okay. $14,200, but another $25,000
here's the
bonus
correct response. Venom.
is Venom. $39,200.
Congratulations to you. Thanks for playing. We'll see you next time.
So the birthday bank is now at $468,110. And guys, we're going to do 3 surprise segments, and we're going to do that after this.